Hi folks, Steve Capozzi again at TACS, the Adventuring and Camping School located in northeast Thailand. I'm just continuing my series of videos on water treatment, hydration, preventing dehydration and so forth, and hopefully this is going to be my last video for the time being. I just want to make a few quick comments, further comments about water treatment. So as far as water treatment is concerned, for me there are 4 ways to treat water, or there are 4 steps. First, it's boiling on a fire. Then if you can't make a fire, if the rain sets in and everything's wet, you have a backup alcohol stove or a solid fuel stove. Then as a backup emergency, you can have potassium permanganate to chemically treat the water. And then the 4th step is it's game over, you go home as far as I'm concerned. So just talking about those a bit more. Boiling on a fire, yes, you need your metal containers, metal cooking pots or a metal water bottle to go onto a fire. And if you can't make a fire, as I said, if the rain sets in, you can use, there's no reason why you can't have a small alcohol stove and a load of alcohol, or a solid fuel stove and a load of solid fuel fire cubes or something, or those hexamine cubes, so you can boil water. You need at least enough alcohol or solid fuel to boil up 1 load of water to get 1 hot meal at the very minimum into you. Hopefully that's enough to get you back to safety or rescue or civilization or back to home, or to ride out the storm if you think it's only a storm and it's going to stop raining and clear up. And alcohol is also a good multi-use item for first aid and so forth. And solid fuel, I've got videos in my fire making playlist of solid fuel. You can start fires with that, with sparks, crush it up, it augments fire, augments your cotton balls and so forth to start fires. So alcohol stove and a backup solid fuel stove if you can't make a fire. Chemical treatment of water is potassium permanganate. I just happen to think, in my opinion, that potassium permanganate is the handiest thing to take with you in crystal form. It's easy to carry, it's a multi-use item for first aid, to make fires as well if you really need to. And potassium permanganate, it's a few crystals in water, shake it up, get a light pink colour, and the water's safe. So they're the 3 basic ways to treat water, in my opinion. And outside of that, of course, you do have water purification tablets and all these commercially available water filters and pumps and straws you can buy. I don't talk about those, I don't like those, I won't advocate or make videos about those. You can buy those water purification tablets and those water filters in any outdoor store or camping store or online. Just read the instruction and use them. To me, they're like a rookie amateur item. They're good for travellers, backpackers, tourists if you go into a country with dodgy water. And they're also good to pack into survival kits because they're easy to use. Anyone can just break out a survival kit and you read the instructions and use those things instead of mucking around with fires and stuff. And just the last comment that I want to make is boiling water. And most things you read is 1 minute of boiling. What you have to realise is 1 minute of boiling is an arbitrary figure. You can just as well say 30 seconds or 40 seconds or 1 minute and 10 seconds or 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's an arbitrary figure because the vast majority of pathogens and bacteria will be killed below even 100 degrees Celsius. By the time water gets to boiling, it's safe to drink. It's as simple as that. The idea of 1 minute of boiling is just to let the water boil a bit more, and you're going to be doubly or triply safe. Water is going to be safe even below 100 degrees Celsius. Think about milk is pasteurised. When it gets to boiling, it's going to be safe. If you're boiling water, cooking, if you're, in other words, cooking water, you're going to be safe anyway, because if you're anything like me, in my experience, when you cook, you tend to boil water for a lot longer anyway, even more than a few minutes. So the water's going to be safe for sure. So by the time water gets to boiling, it's safe to drink. If you just let water boil, then you just get safer the longer you boil for. But don't forget, if you keep boiling water for more than a minute and keep going, you're just going to be wasting water through steam and wasting your fuel and fire and so forth. So that's the myth about water. Gets to boiling, it's going to be safe. So they're the 4 things for me: boiling water, backup stove, potassium permanganate, and then basically it's going home. You can buy water purification tablets and water filters and pumps and straws and things. That's fine. I just don't talk about those. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. Keep up the great work. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.